Today I'm going to start off with my eyes first, and I just took my sheer coverage concealer and I'm going to put this all over my lids as well as my under eye area, and this is just going to give me a good base to start my eyeshadow. The primer that I'm going to use today is the Eye Bright Primer from Pixi, and I'm just going to take a little bit on my ring finger and place that over the eyelids and up to the brow bone. And then you just really want to smear it out and create a very thin layer over your entire eye. And I'm also going to place a very small amount underneath my eye as well, because I'm going to be putting some eyeshadow there too. And just blend it out very well. I'm going to be using this Pixi palette. This is the Eye Glow Cube palette, and I'm going to be using the purple color. And I'm just taking a Real Techniques brush and I'm going to place that on the outer corner of my eyes. And at first I'm just going to pack on the color and just dab it. I really want the color to be very saturated on the outer half of my eye. And then you can just slowly blend it so that everything's nice and soft. And then I'm going to take some of the same color and put it on the inner corners of my eyes. I'm going to leave a space in the center of my eyelid for the glitter that I'm going to be placing there in some later steps. So you just want to keep blending out, and then you can place a small amount of the color in the crease. And then I always like to place a little bit more eyeshadow on the outer half of my lid and create a cat eye. And then I'm just taking the color right next to the purple and I'm going to be placing that in the crease to blend everything out and to warm up the eyeshadow. And I'm just taking a crease brush from Sonia Kashuk and I'm just going to blend everything. And you want to take it right up to the brow bone. And now I'm taking this light champagne color from the palette and I'm going to place that in the center of the eyelid. If you're going to be using glitter eyeshadow, it's always good to start with your eyes first if you want your foundation to be perfect, because you will most likely get some fallout and that can ruin your foundation. So if you do your eyes first, you can just wipe off the glitter fallout and you can put your foundation on afterwards and it'll look flawless. So now I'm just going to take the same purple that I used on my eyelids and I'm going to run that underneath my lower lash line. And I'm going to do that pretty heavy and pretty thick. I want it to look really smoky. I'm going to be using this LA Splash glue for my glitter, and I'm just going to place some of that only on the center of my eyelid. The glitter I'm using is by Kandy, and this is in the color Marshmallow, and I actually got these glitters at iMats. And they're one of my favorite kinds of glitters because they're so small and they really sparkle very pretty and light. And they're like crazy disco ball glitter in the daylight. So totally recommend that if you're ever at iMats, to stop at that booth. And now I'm just going to use my Super Slim Liquid Eyeliner by L'Oreal. And of course, you know I'm going to do the wing eyeliner. And I also like doing one eye at a time when I'm doing the glitter, just so that it doesn't dry on one side before I can get to it. So it's a good idea to just do one eye at a time. And now I'm just going to do my brows. I'm using my Sonia Kashuk Twist Up Brow Definer in Taupe. And I'm just going to fill in the sparse areas. And now I'm just going to carve out my brows. I'm using my sheer coverage concealer and a matte concealer brush, and I'm just going to carve out the brow and then blend it out with my fingers. And now I'm just going to apply some mascara. I'm using L'Oreal Telescopic mascara, but I'm using a Clump Crusher wand for it. And now I'm just going to go in with my foundation. I'm using the Lock It Tattoo foundation by Kat Von D. And I also added some Eyeliner false lashes and lengthening number 116. And I am using a Real Techniques Expert Face Brush to buff in the foundation. And see, now I can have really nice flawless skin without worrying about any glitter getting all over the foundation. And I'm going to be using this 24/7 Glide On Eye Pencil by Decay in the color Ransom. And I'm just going to place this in the waterline, and I really want to get into the root of the lashes so that you can really see the color. So you just want to wiggle your pencil back and forth to get the color really close to the roots. And now I'm using my Sheer Coverage Concealer, the lightest shade that I have, and I'm just going to do some highlighting, and I'm going to place that underneath my eyes, on the bridge of my nose, a little bit on my forehead, and on the sides of my nostril, and on the chin. And now I'm taking a MAC foundation brush, and I'm just going to pat it and blend it out. So I'm kind of acting like my foundation brush is a blending brush. I'm just doing patting motions because I want to blend it, but I don't want to take away any of the color. I don't want it to blend into the foundation. And then it's going to look really nice and airbrushed and soft. And now I'm going to go in with my Sonia Kashuk Cream Bronzer in Warm Tan. And I'm using a flat top synthetic brush by Sonia Kashuk. And I'm just going to place it in the hollows of my cheeks, on my forehead, and on the sides of my nose to contour. And I kind of just like to put it where it needs to go before I really start to blend it out. And then you can go in and blend everything, make sure everything looks really soft and blended. You don't really want to see any of the makeup. And now I'm going to use this little sample that I got from Decay, and it's a cream blush in the color Quickie. And I'm just going to place a small amount on the apples of my cheeks. And then I'm just going to clean off that synthetic flat top brush from Sonia Kashuk. I'm going to clean it off really well and then use it to blend out the blush. And once you blend it out, it really softens up the color. If you want it to be a little bit more intense, then you can always just build it up to the color that you like. Now I'm going to go in with this Intimate Spotlight Illuminator by Chroma Beauty, and this is in the color Illuminate. And I'm going to put that on the cheekbones. And when I first bought this, I actually thought it was an eyeshadow. I didn't know that it was an all-over highlighter. So that's why I'm going to be using this as a highlighter from now on. And it only comes in 3 shades, so I'm probably going to try the other shades as well, because I really like this soft pink color. And now I'm just going to go in with my transparent powder by Sonia Kashuk, and I'm just going to place that on the bridge of my nose in the T-zone area and a little bit underneath my eyes. And now I'm going to go in with my Pixi highlighter, and I'm going to place that on the bridge of my nose and on the Cupid's bow. I didn't want to use the Chroma one because it has a pink tint to it. And now I'm going to be using this flower lipstick. It's a very beautiful nude, and it is called Set Me Freesia. And then before I didn't show you a close-up of the eyes, so here are a close-up of the eyes finished. And this is the completed look. I hope you guys found this tutorial helpful and you like this makeup look. Thank you for watching, and I will see you in my next video.